Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Mike, Gary, Dan, and we're going to throw Wendell into it too. It's a God thing, and it truly is. Sorry, kind of in an odd mood today. Having some fun though. We've kind of had some stressful stuff going on. Well, man, anyway, we're having regular life. Anyway, the guys have kind of put me up to some stuff here. Was going to do some other things. Again, things go out the window. Disclaimer, though. You guys, please have a sense of humor about anything that might happen in this video. It truly is a God thing. I'm getting lost here now. Wendell was going to lead everything off, but Wendell was practicing some stuff, and he couldn't keep a straight face. So, anyway... a lot of people probably don't know, except for some, what I do, what Mike Gary does too, since they're me. We're them. Work in a hospital. Worked in healthcare for quite a few years now. Nursing assistant, monitor tech, reading heart rhythms and different stuff. I'm a helper. Help some of the wonderful nurses and stuff and doctors that I get to work with. Yeah, you guys are all okay. Really. Sorry, I told you. Kind of different today. Gotta have God, man, I tell you. Anyway, I hope you guys would give him a chance, man. I'm putting the plug in. It's our number one sponsor. Saved my life. Truly. I may seem like a goofball, but it's all free of all the horrible drugs from back in the years that I used to do. I'm not going to lie. Used to do a lot of drinking, all that kind of stuff. All gone. Got a lot more joy in my life now. People are still going to have problems. Always do. I got my car window broken out the other day doing a video about things about God and about how things aren't always going to be good. And sure enough, but there's so much more good, and it's so much easier to deal with. And just knowing that there's so much more after this earth, man. Anyway, as Wendell would say, I digress. And he would also say, just don't ever book a judge by its cover, man. Just be good to people. Anyway, this is off the... Okay, so the guys kind of challenged me to tell a couple stories of things that might have happened, that have happened since I've worked at the hospital, healthcare. This is a true story, folks. I told him I'd do it. So here we go. Years ago, doing my morning vitals. You got to get a temperature on patients. Back then, I don't think they still have them. We had our thermometers. We got the plastic probe covers that go on them. They're all sterile and stuff. But we had special thermometers set aside. Well, they were exactly the same type of thermometer, but they had a red cover on them. And that was distinguished that those were used for rectal temperatures. Keep rectal temperatures in mind. So. And keep in mind that it was clean, too. So, sorry. Oh, my gosh, folks. Okay, so all the thermometers were being used up, and the one that was left over was the rectal one. I wanted to get my vitals done. So, patient's not going to know. It's clean. It's not going to hurt them or nothing. It's just distinguished. They were just set aside for using that. Anyway, so I grabbed that thermometer, and this is the true story. I go in the patient's room, and I got that thermometer, and I have it in their mouth, right in their mouth, and over the intercom, the gal working the desk chimes in and says, "Hey, Dan, have you seen that rectal thermometer with the red cover on it?" As it's in the patient's mouth. Poor patient's eyes got big, trying to spit it out. Yeah, can you imagine me having to explain that one? Okay, is that good enough for you guys? Okay, so they thought that was pretty funny. There's that. That's the best story that I have. Well, there's lots of stories, but I can't think of all of them right now. There was one, though, other healthcare workers can probably relate to. You ever have that, you have to drain a Foley cath into a graduate? It's a plastic container that holds urine, Anyway, in this incident, we used to have hard plastic graduates. Now we have some soft ones, which I really appreciate. We could have some darker numbers on them so I could read them. But anyway, of course, this is in a patient room. It's got family in there too. So, if I'm going to do something not so making me look very professional, I'm going to do it in front of lots of people. So I filled this graduate up, and I can fit it all in there. Got almost all of it. I mean, it was full. It was full, but I figure if I walk really slow and concentrate, don't dump the urine, I'll be okay. I'll make it to the bathroom. As I was concentrating and not dumping, I didn't realize I was stressing out about it a little bit, so I put some pressure on that hard plastic, and it broke. In front of everybody. Urine all over the floor. Yes, I'm a professional. Actually, now that I think about it, I did have another one that popped. This one not too long ago. We have little individual rolls of toilet paper. Take out of the bag, get it started for the patient to use. Have this patient up on the toilet, and they asked for some of the toilet paper. I had to go grab a new roll, and I go out and get it, and come back in and take it out of the plastic. And of course, I got my gloves on, and I don't know if you've ever tried to start any of those. Sometimes they're kind of hard to start. I'm turning it. It won't. I'm tearing it. It's just getting all messed up, and I'm trying. I'm thinking, I must look like an idiot. And I kept trying, and I'm trying. I finally just said, I am a professional, and I handed it to the patient and let them do it. Anyway, okay. I know, nothing too exciting. Just wanted to do a little something. Again, things kind of changed. They always do anymore. I did want to talk about doctors a little bit. Sorry, doctors. Sometimes you should give a little bit more information on what the procedures are that you might be having people have done to them and things. One time, and I'm a wimp. I'll get that out right away. I'm a wimpy guy. I hate needles and all that kind of stuff. Big baby. I admit it. I had to go get a nerve conduction study done. EGM, I think they're called. I'm not sure. Anyway, a doctor, I won't say names, doesn't like... Anyway, no, I'm not going to go there. I do want to, but I won't drag them into it. This was a long time ago, too. Anyway, didn't tell me really what the study was. They're just going to, got to check stuff, check your nerves. Okay, so I go over to the office, and I'm sitting there waiting to get... And he must have knew because I was a big man baby, so that's probably why he didn't tell me. So I'm sitting there, and the lady's like, well, did the doctor tell you what they're going to do? I said, well, I'm having this study done. I go, but did he tell you what happens? And I'm like, no. She goes, she goes, let me give you a book. So, yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone if I would have known they're going to stick a bunch of little needles all over in me. Yeah, I'm a big chicken. But obviously I did survive it. So, but on the same lines of that, I had to... This is way more information probably than you need to know. Again, sometimes you don't get the full story what the doctor is having you get done. And also, I've been dared by the guys to, they just remind me, and I'm doing this for Wendell. You guys got to put all your anxiety and worry and stress in here. Oh, you really should have done it before this video, so I apologize for that. I'm going to give you a quick moment to put all your worries and stress and anxiety in there. you're gonna put it all in there because you're gonna need to make room for this video. Anyway, okay, all good. All right, we'll close that back up again. And once again, we have a special way of getting rid of the stuff, but we're not gonna divulge that to you guys. That's our secret. So anyway, so okay. Gotta bear with us, folks. You should know by now. Well, unless you're new tuning in. Oh, we did have a new subscriber. I don't know who they are, but we're up to 28 now, so that is awesome. Thank you for whoever you are, and thank you for all the other subscribers out there. I know a couple, 3 maybe, who are, and other ones I don't. But we appreciate it. It helps, I guess, get things out as we get more people if we do. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so, and I'm a horrible singer, horrible musician. I know just a handful of chords. I play the same stuff over and over and over and over. You can just ask my wife, she'll tell you. You can ask anybody that watch all these videos, they'll tell you. So, I'm going to try to do this. I'm always up, well, I'm not always up to a challenge, but I do it for the guys, for Mike and Gary. And then Wendell was actually kind of the one pushing all this and stuff. Yeah, so just one moment, folks. I'm sorry. Not really. Okay, so maybe it's kind of like a music story time thing here. Let me do a quick check and make sure. I guess I could have done this before I started playing, but it shouldn't take too long here. Oh, not too bad. Be good enough for what we're gonna do anyway. Well, oh, there's one. Hold on, folks. Close enough. Oh. Kind of like my singing. Look, wait, hold on. We are professionals. Good enough. So, this was a long time ago. Quite a while ago. Oh, I'm doing this for you guys. I was having some stomach issues. Again, more information that you guys need to know, but you're gonna hear it anyway. Had to go in and figure out why my gut's bugging me so much. And keep in mind, doctors tell you need something done, and they don't always go into great detail. And keep in mind, I had this done at the hospital that I work at, small hospital. People that know will know. Small hospital. Lots of people know lots of people. Like everybody knows everybody, pretty much. And of course, in situations like this. So, I had to go into the ER a few years ago. My stomach was hurting. And I got checked into the ER. And the doctor's like, well, we need to do a study to figure out what's going on with your stomach and see what's causing all that pain. And he says, I'm going to have what they call a CT done. CT, yeah, it's not that big a deal, no problem. Yeah, I can do that. But he left out one thing. He forgot to tell me that there was a tube involved in this special study of a CT, and they had to put this contrast through the tube, and guess where the tube had to go? yeah, had to go up my bum. And of course the gal that was doing the test, I said the gal, of course, had to be a gal, why not? She knew me. Mrs. Dan, the doctor tell you what's going to be done? And I said, no. And she said, oh, I have to take this tube with contrast and I have to stick it up your bottom. Up your bottom. Oh. That really sucked, folks. Contrast was put up my bottom. I had to hold it there. There was no bathroom anywhere. I got the contrast up my bottom. Okay, I can't do this. Sorry, that's as much as I'm doing, guys. I told you, folks. Contrast. You don't want it up your bottom unless you really need to have it done. I'm gonna stop now. Oh, sorry, folks. Yeah. Anyway, it was called. This is not much of a song, but it's called "You're Gonna Put That Tube Where." There. Okay, I'm stopping. Anyway, little unusual video. I apologize. I don't really apologize. It's all in fun. Hopefully, people can kind of just chuckle a little bit and forget about stuff. And truly, man, if anybody ever really wants to hear my story, it's a true one. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you to everybody out there that has subscribed to this channel. I do want to try to reach out to people. I know there's a bajillion things on YouTube and lots of other people out there preaching stuff, and I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody that saved my soul, and that would be God. That's a song too by Casting Crowns. I don't know if other people do it. Anyway, good song. Again, as Brenda would say, I regress. Be good to each other, people. Help each other. Again, I'm putting a plug in for lots of illnesses out there and stuff. But my friend that had passed away from ALS, horrible disease. I know there's many others out there. So many people battling stuff. But man, if they only knew they had. Well, so much more. God, Jesus. I mean, this isn't it, folks. This is not it. There's much more, and that's what makes it easy for me to make a fool of myself. This is natural, only because of God. But yeah, God bless y'all. I never know what's going to happen for sure. Yeah. Take care. God bless. Until next time. We're thinking about doing that. Wendell wants to have his own show. We're thinking about because he wants to be a life advisor. He doesn't have a license again. Take things with a grain of salt, but we're gonna maybe do it. It's gonna be maybe Wendell's World. Wendell's World. Right on. Wayne's World. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for that one. Anyway, take folks care. That would be Wendell talk there. God bless everybody. Till next time.